Good morning, girls and boys. So today we're reading Frosty the Snowman. You may have seen the show on TV. It was retold by Carol North and illustrated by Terry Super. Once upon a time, there was a snowman named Frosty. The children loved to play with Frosty. They formed a ring and danced around him. "I wish Frosty could talk to us," said one of the children. One day, the children brought an old silk hat for Frosty to wear, and as soon as they put it on his head, a magical thing happened. Frosty began to sing and dance. Frosty the Snowman was alive. The children were so happy they came to play with Frosty every day. Frosty and the children went ice skating together. Round and around they skated on the frozen pond. Once Frosty slipped and fell, kerplunk! But he just smiled his magical smile and jumped right back up. Another time, Frosty and the children all piled on a sled and went sledding. "Whee!" said Frosty. "Look at us go." One day, Frosty said to the children, Would you take me to town?" "I've never been to a town." They all skipped along, smiling and laughing all the way. Frosty looked in a pet shop window. He even pressed his nose up against the glass to get a closer look. When Frosty and the children got to the bake shop, Frosty looked at the muffins in the window. Can we go inside and get a muffin?" he said. "I've never had a muffin." But when they went inside the shop, Frosty began to melt. "Oh, I must go back outside," said Frosty. Frosty ate his muffin sitting on a bench with the children gathered around. At the end of the day, Frosty smiled with his magical smile and said, "We've had such a good time today. I'll never forget it." He had a special gleam in his eye. Soon the days got warmer and the snow began to melt. When the children came out to play one really sunny day, they couldn't find Frosty. They looked everywhere. Finally, they went into the bake shop, and there on the bench outside was a note. It was from Frosty. And the children didn't cry. They knew that Frosty would come back. They could picture his magical smile and feel his warm heart. Can you? So the note said, "Don't cry, I'll be back someday. Love, Frosty." Thump-de-thump, thump, thumpity-thump, thump. Look at Frosty go. Thumpity-thump, thump, thumpity-thump, thump, over the hills of snow. Hope you have a good day.